Hello, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I don't have, no, this is, all right, girls, this is my natural hair. You know, sometimes you got to take that wig off and let your hair breathe, girl. Let your hair breathe, girl. The lighting. It's the lighting for me. The lighting. What's up? Happy Friday, guys. Today I'm going to be just like, we're going to be doing various things. I want you guys to just hang out with me for a little while. Is that cool? Yeah? Okay, let me plug this in. Girl, I was watching the, I'm going to unplug this because this might be getting on my nerves. I was watching the Armand Wiggins show. Baby, he do not get paid enough for what he do. Child, he had me laughing the whole time. Woo, knock his stuff down. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Hello. Yeah, so I don't really have anything particular going on. Just literally we're going to be just talking about regular stuff and various topics and stuff like that. How is everybody's Friday going? Hopefully good. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your day and getting your weekend started. Hopefully, you know. Yeah. So today I am going to be cooking. I need to sit this on something because I can like barely freaking. It's just like I can barely see, like, and it's the lighting. Need to make it brighter. Okay, yeah, it's better. Ooh, well, you know, when you are so used to wearing weave all the time, it's like it can be a real challenge to actually start wearing your real hair. And I hate this lighting, it sucks. Okay. Maybe I need something to cover that or something. I don't know. But yeah, guys, like I said, I just wanted to speak with you. I don't have any actual topics today. I'm just basically going to be talking about various things. And if you guys want to jump in the comments, you guys, we can speak about whatever you like. All right. So, what do I want to cook today? So today, we're going to be cooking with me. I know we never cooked before together, so this is going to be new for all of us. I definitely want to make food. So we will have crab legs today. Crab legs inside. It's going to do like a mini mukbang. I just have a few snow crabs. It's the lighting. I can barely see. I need something over that to cover it, but I'm going to do some crab legs, snow crab. My fave. I need to put something over here. Oh man, that sucks. I don't know how to fucking do it. Anyway, it's Friday, right? Right. All right, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna do some. We got some snow crab. Did I say Alaskan crab? The Alaskan ones are bigger than that. But I confuse myself with it sometimes. So we're gonna do that and some sides today. be really good. So what do you guys have planned? What do you have planned for this weekend? Hopefully I will have some nail clients that I would be able to spritz up, jazz up, and glam her up. Hopefully I get some nail clients this weekend. Got my fingers crossed like this. My nails are still, I think I showed you guys in my last video, but I still have the nude glam nails that I did the last time. My nails normally last, like, even when they're this length, they normally last for like a month. Unless I take them down to do another nail video, they normally last for like a month. I just like always remember and remind myself to do primer, dehydrator, because those two things are key. If you don't have those things, if you don't do those things, baby, the nails gonna pop right off. And before I actually started using, before I actually remember and got into the habit of actually doing that, the clients that I did have, their nails came off. And I was trying to figure out, like, and even when I did my nails, they came off. And I was trying to figure out why my nails wouldn't stay on and stuff like that. And it was because I wasn't using primer and dehydrator. So right now I'm just getting the water together for the crab legs. Just getting the water together. So I'm here without you, baby. And I want a broken heart. I want to take a breath without you, baby. I don't want to play that. Oh, yeah, you can see a little bit better that way. Can you see everything? Can you see everything? No, I'm joking. So, yeah. I will be making sides to go with them and everything. These are I like to have the big thing of crab legs. But of course, me and my daughters, we don't eat that in one day. Hey. So we'll do the crab leg. And then do some sides. Normally I do like rice and stuff like that, but I will actually probably do like a potato and egg or something. So yeah. That's probably what I'll do. It's Friday. It would be good to have like some beer with it or something, but it just makes you gain so much weight. I'm just like, I just really don't want to actually drink anything because it puts so much like water weight on you. So I'm actually trying not to drink anything. But I would definitely love a glass of wine or a beer or something. What size do you guys think would go good with it? Do spaghetti noodles. This is always really good to go with stuff like that because it just gives you like the Italian vibe. It gives you like the and I mean it soaks up good flavor. So that's why I like to do noodle with it because it gives you good flavor and it's a good side to go with it as well. Normally I like to do like egg, rice, and stuff like that. I see some people do like cucumber, or they do cucumber or like Zucchini. I haven't seen people do zucchini. Yes, girl. Yes. Zucchini, egg. I'm not gonna do the eggs because the eggs I have to, take them. I have to crack them open and stuff, and so it's just kind of hard for me to peel the egg with my nails. So it's just like for me that's kind of hard. And I'll be switching up positions for you. I will in the bedroom. Perfect. It's a true. But I get set up on it. For you. So yes, okay, so we'll do the. Damn, I brought that down too far. I need an actual the camera, like the camera holder thing. It's just so hard to do everything on camera. I'd be like, oh shit, I forgot I'm on camera. Oh yeah. Oh my day. I don't know why that song is freaking in my head like that. You don't have to crawl on the floor, baby. Get up. I'll be switching up positions for you. You want to communicate in the... You guys can talk to me. You can say whatever, any size you think would go good with it. Any suggestions? Tell me what you guys are doing for the weekend. It doesn't matter. Let's chat. Let's chatty. Nobody likes a chatty patty though, but let's talk. Let's have some glam chat. Okay, so I have the water boiling right now. I have the water boiling right now. So we can get started on the actual sauce. Now, how I like to do my sauce is kind of like you see how what's her name? B Love, how she does her sauce. That is kind of where I got my inspiration for my sauce. Basically from watching her, she does the onions, but I don't use all of the ingredients that she uses. So I do the onion, the butter, the seasoning, and stuff like that. I did try the ginger, the pickled ginger, and it is good, but sometimes it gives you a little bit too much flavor. So a lot of time I don't use the pickled ginger. So let's give this a quick rinse. Okay. Give it a quick rinse. Make sure your utensils are definitely clean, honey. And I'll be switching up positions for you. In a bedroom. That song has just been on my mind. Maybe I want to switch up some positions for somebody. I don't know. No, I'm joking. So, what has been going on? What's the tea? What's the shade? Girl, I am just trying to get myself together at this point, honey. But yeah, I watched the Armand Wiggins show, and that's one of my favorite shows to watch. And he's so freaking funny. He put that damn wig on, child. I almost lost it. I was like, baby, he do not get paid enough for what he does, child. He had me laughing the whole time. Yeah, sometimes I really don't, because this is YouTube, and if you're not really used to doing stuff on YouTube, you gotta have I guess somebody who tells you stuff, because I don't know half the stuff about being live and stuff like that. So I just go live and I invite you guys into my home and stuff like that. And honey, I know it'd be looking crazy a little bit, but yeah. Yeah. So I'm gonna cut up some potato. Give me a chair too. Yeah, so oh yeah, this is a little bit better. But yeah, I'm gonna cut up some potatoes and get those ready for the boil. And just like you can put anything in your mukbang, it doesn't have to be like what you see everybody else do. Because like I said, normally I'm just working with what I have at home. But normally I like to do the egg, like I said, rice and everything. But today I'll be using, instead of using rice, I'll be using pasta. You just work with what you have at home and like put everything together. I think the story of an actual mukbang is like back in the day when there was slaves and stuff like that. They used to and see, don't quote me on this because I might not be correct, but I believe it. Girl, I just, honey, when you stop wearing them wigs, baby. But anyway, yeah, this is a ponytail. It's my real hair. It's a ponytail. And I just like to put the baby hairs and stuff like that. It's just so cute. I just love baby hairs and stuff. But so I believe the story of the mukbang is basically, and it's a rainy day, so we're just like chilling out today. Like we're just having chat and stuff and just talking, hanging out with me today. So it's basically like I think like they used to get together and get a whole lot of food, put it together, and they used to have their own little parties and stuff like that. And I think that's what the actual story of the mukbang is. I'm not sure. Like I said, do not quote me on that. And if I'm wrong, you can always definitely drop down in the comments and let me know what you think about what I said or give me feedback on it. So like I said, I'm going to cut up some potato. And I'm just going to cut them up in half. I'm probably going to put the camera to where you guys can see it. Look. I am new with this live stuff, so I don't really know how to do the camera perfectly. So just bear with me on that. You gotta bear with me. Girl, I done dropped the whole potato, girl. I done dropped the whole potato. Do I throw it away? Yeah, I'm just gonna throw it away because I don't know what anything is. Oh, with me, yeah, you gotta bear with me. Yeah. All right, so I am going to actually wash these off. Like I said, I am cooking for me and my girls, and I'm going to wash these off. Like I said, it doesn't take a whole lot because you're eating so many different things that literally you would freaking, like, it's easy to get full, especially if you're eating like a mukbang, because you have so many different things that you're eating, especially if you have like a crab leg and stuff like that. You get full really easy because it's so much food. Because it's so much food. Yeah, it's so much food. So much food. All right, so I'm going to wash these off and I'll be right back. I've been telling this night, so a free guys, cause I can't make up my mind. I know I'm so indecisive. And then I got it. So how I cut these up into big chunks, because you want to be able to basically dip and get some of the good juices and things like that. So how I just cut simple, okay? And you don't want to do too small of pieces, too big of pieces. Like I said, because you want to be able to dip. So I would say something like this or a little bit smaller would be the ideal size for me. Can you guys see this? I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Oh, this sucks, you guys. I don't really know if you can see it. Okay, I think you can see it because I can see it, okay? All right, so just follow me. All right, like, comment, and subscribe. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All right, so anyway. So I kind of do it into pieces like this, or you could do them even smaller. But for me, pieces like this are good because I like to swoop and bring up all of those butters and onions and things like that. Or even if not, you can cut in half. Boom. So you cut in half and you can still, it's smaller, but you can still swoop and get you the good juices and things like that. So that's how I like to do. Or you can just cut in half. Cut in half and then cut into another half. And I mean, that way you just know that, like I said, I'm going to wash these off again anyway. But that way, once you cut it into another half, it's still swoopable. And I know I might not be saying that right, but it's still definitely swoopable. You hear? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I really want to one day go to Jamaica and like experience their food because I love the curry they put in their food, all of that. Yeah, I'm from up north, so like my family, we used to eat in like that good Jamaican food, that good seasoning food, yo. Yeah, that good seasoning stuff. That's why I like my family. We island people. We the water tribe. I'm the mother. I'm raising two girls. I'm the mother, okay? From the water tribe, okay? So we island people. So we like to do the crab leg, the mukbang, all of that. You know what I mean? If you agree with me, put yeah. If you agree with me, say yeah. All right? So like I said, it's the weekend. So if you like to, and like I said, okay, so I cut these in half and then I cut them in another half. So this is like the idea, like for me, it doesn't have to be this big. This is more like how I would actually scoop. I would take one of these and scoop within, and it's really good. It's really, really good. And like I said, it doesn't take much because these things that you're eating are really hearty and they definitely will fill you up really quick. So it doesn't really take a lot. You know what I mean? So about this much potato you want, and you can drop it right in with your crab legs while they're boiling. You go ahead and you boil these. And I use containers like these. If you know, honey, I use containers like these. I was raised in Atlanta. But if you know, you know. If you don't know, honey, you're too bougie for me. Get up on my channel. You know what I mean? Good. So I'm going to rinse these. You just take a second. You want your food rinsed. Honey, you don't want nothing that's dirty. Okay? So you want to rinse. So we're going to rinse and we're going to throw these right in. Okay? You guys can't see that part because I'm already over here. But you want to throw those right into your pot. And let those begin to cook, okay? Awesome. All right, we went ahead and we threw the potato in our pot, okay? So those are already over there boiling, all right? Now, give me a second. I'm going to go ahead and grab some what? Now, what y'all think I'm grabbing? What y'all think I'm grabbing, y'all? What y'all think I'm grabbing? So here we have a little parsley. And basically, you want to prepare your butter, your seasoning, whatever you're going to be using to dip your crab legs. You want to use, you want to get that prepared as well. So, what I am going to do, you give me 1 second here. What I'm going to do is basically just grab a pan. You want to have your pan ready. It doesn't necessarily have to be a huge pan. I mean, some type of pot. Any type of pot that you can get, that you can put your butter, your onion, your parsley, whatever you want to do. So this is ideal for me. This is the type of pot that I would use, because you can put as much butter as you need. I'll show you guys the type of butter that I use too. You can put as much butter as you need. Parsley, onion, whatever you choose, you do it your way. I don't tell you how to do it. You do it your own way, okay? All right, so we're going to sit that pot to the side. And I'm actually going to begin with getting my seasoning and my dip ready. So I call it my crab leg dip. So here's one onion. And these are sweet Vidalia onions. Sweet Vidalia onion. They're tiny, tiny, tiny. I know that like Beloved, like she used a real big onion. Child, she gotta tell me where to get them onion from, honey. She used a real big onion. Okay, so once you're done, you always want to keep your area clean. So as soon as you're done with going ahead and getting all of that taken care of, then you want to, honey, clean it up, child, you know? You see me? Clean it up, child, yeah? Okay, so now I'm going to get the parsley. And normally I use cilantro, but the cilantro was actually used up. I mean, they didn't have any cilantro available at the store. And I mean, I pretty much believe it's because everyone's doing mukbangs and things like that. Look how fresh, look how clean. You know, this is very, very good. Give it a nice smell. Yeah, that smells good. That's ready to go in the pot for me. Okay. So that's about, I'm not going to use the whole thing because we don't want to overdo it. But you don't want to be shy of what you want, because guess what? You are making this for you and your family. So however much you would like to use, there you go. I'm going to just basically pull it off of there. If that's not right, please do not do not tear me up for that. I am not a professional chef, but hey, I do definitely cook for my family. So I'm just bringing you guys in our home today and enjoying you, and I hope that you're enjoying the process. Do not even pay attention to this stuff in the background because we're not even looking at that right now, right? All right. So we want to, like I said, get everything that you're going to have together, okay? And you want it all in the same spot so that you are prepared to put everything in the pot, and you're prepared. And like I said, you can use a pot like this. That way, you know that you can put as much butter in, as much cilantro, as much parsley, as much onion, as whatever you want to do, honey, whatever you want to do. So now I'm going to grab the butter. Now, you don't have to use the butter that I choose. You don't have to do what I'm doing. I'm just inviting you along with me to cook and enjoy the ride with me, okay? So this is the butter that I use, the Blue Bonnet. And I mean, I'm not, nobody's paying me or anything to, sell these things. I'm just showing you what I use. Because certain butters, if you use them, they might not have the right taste. They may not have the right taste, or it may not do exactly what you want it to do. I like light butter that gets kind of oily and things like that. So yeah. So you use as much butter as you would like to use. It's not anyone's place to tell you how much of that butter to use, okay? You use how much you want. And you can also use your chicken broth or water or whatever. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm just going to add probably one more of those sticks because, like I said, I'm a butter type of girl. I'm a butter type of gal. Butter type of gal. A butter type of gal. A butter type of gal, yes, okay? So, one more stick of butter, okay? Gonna put that in there. Have my water right here. You can use chicken broth, whatever you desire. This is actually my cooking water, so I don't have to use faucet water because I really don't like to use faucet water for cooking. Okay? Okay. So yes, I go to Kroger for most of those supplies. Like I said, you can go to whatever store you want to. It doesn't matter, okay? So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get the parsley together, okay? Now you can ball this up as tight as possible. I don't know if you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. I'm going to move this out of the way. All right, so basically I just kind of like roll this up as tight as possible and bring it into one, okay? And then we're going to choppy chop chop. We're going to chop chop chop. Chop chop chop. Chop chop chop. Chop chop chop. I don't know who said I couldn't cook, honey, because I want to say, girl, because I'm throwing down, baby. But anyway, so you just want to get this all together. Do your chop. Make it fine into little pieces. I don't like long strands of cilantro or parsley because it can kind of like be spinachy a little for me. All right, so yes, it's okay if you spill it a little bit. You just clean that right on up. So we're going to take our pan, sit it right here. And like I said, it's okay if you spill a little because, hey, who doesn't spill a little when they're cooking? And the thing is just making sure that you clean it right on back up, okay? All right, so once we have that in there with our butter, we are going to make room. First, we're going to clean up, okay? You have to clean up. You have to clean up to keep a clean area. You don't want to just throw things around and it be a good old woo-wop the bam, okay? You want it to be a very wholesome and clean meal, all right? So that means keeping everything nice and clean, ladies. Nice and clean. Ladies and gents, okay? So we're going to cut these onions. What I do is just cut the onion in half. Boom. Okay? Now I'm going to put this over here so it's not in our way because having enough space for everything you need is always key, okay? So the water is pretty much boiling up and getting ready for everything. I'm going to set this right here. Put this right in here. I'm working with a little smaller area, so I have to make sure I keep everything nice and neat. Now I'm going to take these snow crab and I'm going to go ahead and put these into the boiling hot pot of water because it's already boiling and I already have my potatoes in that water boiling, child. So I'm going to go ahead and put in the pots, okay? I'm going to put it in the pots, okay? So I'm still here, guys. I'm just putting this in the pot. And then, like I said, you put a few claws in there, depending on how big your family is or how big you're cooking for. Don't overdo it. Don't underdo it. Do it right. You don't have to overdo it, and you don't have to underdo it. Okay? We just do it right. Baby, we can do it. Take your time. Do it right. We can do it, baby. Do it tonight. All right. So I used as much as I needed to use of these. Now I'm actually done. I put those in the pot. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and continue to get my sauce together, okay? Everybody's always talking about having that drip factor, about having that sauce, honey. Well, you got to know how to make that sauce, okay? You got to know how to give what is given, and the giving is good. All right, so I'm just going to cut the ends off. I know everybody's like, they always cry. You're not supposed to cut the ends off because it makes you cry, but I cut the ends off of mine, okay? And just just scoop the excess over to the side. Now, these extra skin, you just take this right on off, okay? We're just going to take this right on off. See? Easy that way. Because I don't like that part because it's kind of, it tastes weird. You know what I mean? Who's going to eat that part anyway? Who is going to eat that part? Tell me. Tell me. So anyway, do y'all have any nice plans for this weekend? Ain't no all white parties? Yeah, it's tough trying to get this skin off of here. All right, so I'm just taking the skin off, taking that excess skin off because I know I'm not gonna eat that, right? So what you want to do is slice. All right, you have it into half, and you do just like B-Love. You slice, 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 slicey, 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 slice, slicey, slice, 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 into fine slices just like these. I don't know. I hope you guys can see all of this. If you can't, maybe it's because of the way I have the camera. But you just want them into, let me see, nice slices just like these to where they'll just break up into pieces, okay? So, yeah, your eyes can water. Your eyes will water depending on how used to it you are. Okay, I make a few mukbangs every now and then. So sometimes my eyes will get watery, sometimes they won't. Okay? So you just want to continue the same thing. You want to cut this onion in half. And like I said, if you cry a lot, uh-oh. All right, I'm getting out of control with it. But if the onion makes you cry, you just leave the end of that onion on there. And it will definitely help you not tear up at all. So, all right. So I'm going to cut the end off of it. Cut the other end off of it. Move the excess to the side. Take the extra skin off. And I'm going to slice just like this, all over the onion into little pieces, okay? Into desired pieces. So just slicing like so. Slice it like so. Okay? And then you want to put, once you're done, still slice it up. Even when it turns to the side and it wants to be a little harder for you, just still slice it right on up, okay? So like I said, this excess on the side, we're going to throw the rest of that away. So don't let that scare you, okay? Now, like I said, we're going to take the onion, slice it in half. Okay, you want to take off that extra skin because you know that you're not going to eat that part. Cut your ends off of the onion and slice away, my dear. Slice, 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 slice. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. You guys definitely don't want to cut those fingers up or anything, okay? All right. So, yeah, you just basically do that until you have your desired amount of onion that you want. And, I mean, you know, hey, once you have the desired amount of onion, then you don't have to do that anymore. You just put your pan on the stove. And like I did earlier, we have our we have our parsley, and we have our parsley, and we have our onion, and we have our butter. And then I'll show you guys, well, can't show you everything, but I'll show you pretty much the, basically around about what type of seasonings I do use. About what seasonings I do use. I'm going to cut this onion out for you. Alright, this is the last onion I'm going to use. And baby, I can barely see right now. Alright, so going to cut more. Cut. There we go. Cut. And cut. Cut. Yeah. So this is, like I said, a good meal for your family. If you got a big family, you got big boys, big girls, they like to eat. This is really good. This is a meal that it's plentiful. Like, you know what I mean? So, and if you have any parts of the skin that you see on that onion that you did not want to use or you do not feel like using, just like I said, you see how I done that one? Just take the excess part of the skin off that you don't want to use. Okay? So this has been fun, you guys. And so once you have around about this much onion or however much onion you desire, you want to go ahead you want to go ahead and place in here, okay? So we see that we already have butter, parsley. Now we're gonna have onion. Now you don't want that skin on there, but now you're gonna add your onion, and you're just gonna sit it on the stove, let it saute, put good seasoning in it, and honey, it will be delish. Okay? So I'm gonna sit this on the stove and get this together. I already have my potato and my crab legs already baking, so it's very important to constantly clean up. You always want to make sure that you clean every single thing, okay? Clean every single thing. Clean, clean, clean. We want to clean, clean, clean. Anybody going to the club? Like I said, I don't know, all white parties and stuff. What's going on? What's the tea? What's the tea? Give me shade. Give me shade, give me tea, give me shade, give me tea. Give me shade, give me tea, give me shade, give me tea, give me shade, give me tea. No, I'm just playing. Anyway, so yeah. So okay, so we have already done that. Now we want to put the remainder back in the refrigerator, okay? All right. Once we've done that, like I said, at this point, you just want to make sure that everything around you is being clean. You don't want to deal with any dirty. So you have to make sure you constantly clean, clean, clean. So now I'm going to wipe this countertop to make sure that it's definitely cleaned up. Hey, what's up? Happy Friday! Is my sound, I noticed on some of my other videos and stuff like that, on my other videos and stuff like that, like my sound is really, really loud. I don't know how to make that better. Maybe I need like a microphone or something, you know? Let's see here. What y'all talking about? Let's talk. Okay. Yeah, I couldn't see any chats. Cha. Yeah, so basically you just want to make sure your whole surrounding area is clean. Anything that fell on the floor, anything like that. Okay? So for the sides we're going to do, now we already have our crab legs. We already have our potato, and now we just made our dip, our crab leg dip. And what that consists of is, like I said, if you've been watching, what that consists of is basically, and like I said, we're just having chat and we're just doing various things. You guys are just hanging out with me for a little while today, which is cool. You guys are my friends. You guys are my family. So, hey, what's up? Don't disrespect my house, girl. Don't disrespect my house. No, I'm joking. But so for the crab leg dip, we got parsley, we got butter, we got onion, and that's just basically around what I have for today. You know, whatever you want to add in your dip or your crab leg, excuse me, in your crab leg dip or whatever, you can do that. Instead of using chicken broth, you can use water. I was supposed to add this in there. I'm just gonna drink it though. Nothing like good water. So yeah, drink your water, stay hydrated because it is hot. It's outside. So yeah. So once we do all of that, I'll bring you guys over here and just basically kind of like show you or once it's close to being done, I'll kind of like show you how I do it. I take it from the pot, put it in a pan, and then I make sure the seasoning's all together and everything. Honey, you got to make sure that you keep up with this kind of stuff because it's like it goes fast. Like if you're not on it, you got to watch the seasoning. You got to watch your pot of food. You got to watch whatever you put in the oven, honey. It's a lot, child. It's a lot. But okay, so now our seasoning is beginning to melt and make, okay? And so you just want to make sure that you keep an eye on everything. I'm sorry that my camera is not going to allow me to bring you guys over here. But once I put it in the pot, I'll bring it right over to you guys. And like I said, you don't have to make a lot because you're doing a mukbang. You don't have to make a lot just because you're doing a mukbang. You can do however much is up to your desire. Now, a lot of times I'm about to give y'all some free game, okay? Now, a lot of times after you cook seafood and stuff like that in your house, man, it can smell straight up like crab leg in that mug, okay? But the good thing about it is how I'm from the old school. I normally, like the kids that are my age, I normally hang around like older people. Like even the kids that are my age, we are cool and everything like that. But I was raised around like older people because like in my foster home, my foster mom was older. And my foster sisters were around my age, but I took a liking to my foster mom and things like that. And one thing, the smell of your house is key, okay? So after you eat the crab mukbang, after you eat your crab legs and you get that smell in your home, yeah, you can light your wax melts and things like that. But wax melt and things like that take a little bit longer to smell around your whole home. So you can use like the fabuloso and you boil it on your stove. And mommy, when I tell you, the whole freaking house will smell like it's just like, like the smell you get when you mop the floor. You mop the floor really good and it smells so damn good. It's just that every day. Imagine that every day. Like my lavenders I have hanging right here behind me. Imagine that smell every day. Child, that's a good smell. Good smell, you hear? Good smell, girl. My pum pum smells so good and clean. My pum pum smells so good and clean. No, I'm just joking. But that is a very good smell. And so I was just giving you some free game. After you make your mukbang. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. Yes, baby. So, yeah. So, right now, I'm just checking on the pots with the crab leg and the butter. Crab leg and the potato. I said the crab leg and the butter, but the crab leg and the potato. And it just smells so good. Like, who doesn't love that smell? Who doesn't love that smell? But yeah, y'all. So definitely take that into consideration because I know a lot of times I know like a lot of people are trying to get that smell out of their house and stuff like that, and that's the way to go. Because that right there smells real good. Real good, real good, real good. Yeah. So I hope you guys are, you guys got a lot of good plans. My daughter's birthday is the 25th. She's a Virgo. So, we trying to turn up for her all month. Virgo power over here. It's Virgo, Scorpio, and Pisces power in this house. So you already know that we be with the set. We be with the sets. I'm trying not to cuss as much, and it's really hard because I'm so used to cussing and saying whatever I want to say. But I'm trying to work on that. Just not for anything personal. Not for anybody else. Just something personal. I just don't like to. I just try not to cuss that much because I'm around my daughters like all day. So I don't want them to feel like it's okay to use cuss words when it looks so much more prettier if you don't use them bad words like that. So yeah. So you guys don't really say much. I'm looking right here. You guys don't really say nothing. Hey, you guys can say whatever. Yeah. So, yeah. Normally, if you see my other videos, yeah, I be having my wig on and stuff. But, child, you gotta let your scalp breathe. You gotta let your scalp breathe, okay? If you wear them wigs all the time like that, girl, you lose your edges and stuff. Girl, you gotta keep that. Like, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so I'm just checking on my seasoning, my crab dip. And like I said, you get that butter drip, you get that butter sauteing. And get it right and get it tight. And get it right and get it tight. Hey, get it right and get it tight. And get it right and get it tight. Alright, so I am going to take my boiled. Okay, let me move this camera back so you guys can see what I'm doing. I know you want to see what I'm doing. Let you see what I'm doing. Alright, so I'm going to take all you need is a pan like this, okay? Just need a pan like this to put everything in, okay? So I'm gonna wash this out really quick. I need to do a quick rinse. A quickie rinse. A little quickie. A little quickie. Can you tell I've been celibate? I try to make everything sexual. You try to make everything sexual when you've been celibate. You're like, oh, girl. Ooh, the crab leg. Ooh, the crab leg. All right, so now I'm just draining. I'm going to bring this pot. All right, what are y'all doing? What? And like I said, I don't have a whole lot of space, so I'm going to make use with the space that I do have.
It's for you cooking. You're cooking.
No, because it's gonna echo and stuff. All right, what you need is some tongue like this. And so this is, let's see here. Let me get it closer. So this is the crab legs boiled. It don't take long to boil your crab leg, okay? It only take about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna transfer. Oh, look at that. Look at those. Yes, mamacita. So you want to take that? Oh gosh, the potato is already ready. So I put mine in the oven. I'm gonna move it over here because I don't have enough space right here. So give me 1 second, guys. But I put my potato, my onion. I probably should make more crab legs than this. So I put my potato and my crab legs literally in the oven. Let them bake. Because when you put your crab leg in the oven and you let it bake for a little while, not even for long, just for like literally 10 minutes, they literally slide out of this. So I'm just taking this, putting it all in here. I don't want to just dump it because I still have water from here. So all right. So putting this in here. There we go. So after you dump everything in, this is what you have. I have my potato and I have my crab leg, okay? My potato and my crab leg. I don't know if it looks really good, but it is going to be really good. So you just want to put this in the oven for about 10 minutes. About 10 minutes, guys. All right. So I've already done that. So I put that in the oven, and it's going to be really good. So take this off of here. Now I'm going to season. You have to how to season. Season your crab leg dip. Season your crab dip. Season your crab dip. So that's what I'm doing. And like I said, you guys don't talk much in the comments. Alright, so you're gonna season. Season, season, season. Alright. Woo! Girl.
Bless you.
Thank you. All that seasoning. And like I said, you can add water, chicken broth, whatever you desire. I am actually going to add more of my butter because, like I said, I'm a butter girl. I like butter, butter, butter. Oh, I didn't move it so fast, and I'm like. Anyway, though, guys. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a lovely day and a lovely weekend. You guys are so awesome. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Love you guys. Have a great weekend. Talk to you next time. What? Oh.